Hello lovely ones. I'm going to share something with you that was so special to my heart and my soul, and the gratitude from this connection was immense. Yesterday, beautiful gathering and a beautiful connection with the most extraordinary being on the planet right now. And I'm sure lots of you know Dr. Zach Bush and his amazing work and what it is that he's bringing into the world. Awakening, connecting, reinvigorating, just really bringing in truth, authenticity, and immense integrity. What an absolute privilege it was to meet this beautiful man, to sit beside him for a little while and share some thoughts, and to hear the different thoughts and reflections of those who were around the table. Lovely Inge happened to see Zach Bush getting out of a vehicle, recognized him and went up and said hello. And through that, a meeting transpired that he was able to give us an hour of his time before he was to get on his flight to leave Plettenberg Bay in South Africa. First, that's the first thing I want to talk about. It's that willingness to greet somebody and to meet somebody and to say hello. No matter what our own thoughts and fears and doubts and insecurities might be, it's that willingness to step out of our own inner comfort and follow our heart. And truly our heart was saying, if that is the most wonderful man and he's right here and I'm getting out my car and he's just here in the parking lot and he's just so close, I'm going to say hello. That hello, that connection is so pivotal to our human experience. It's that willingness to see and to greet and to connect with each other. And it is that connection that is creating this energy that is starting to merge us into a higher field of consciousness. It's our willingness to do it, even if we feel as if we shouldn't be worrying somebody, or we shouldn't be in their space, or who am I and do I even deserve, and how dare I, and we can have all those kind of thoughts that can come in and suppress ourselves. And we do that a lot, don't we? We really do suppress ourselves and diminish who we are. But every single one of us is a light, and every single one of us is a connector. So think about a connection that happens in a little parking lot here in Plettenberg Bay, and the serendipitous of that moment, and how incredible it is for that to happen at that moment. But not just to greet him, but then to think, well, there is something else, and there was an urging within her heart and her soul that said, ask him if he'd be willing to actually meet with me and a few friends. It's not me, my friend Inge. So that's what she did. She wrote a little note and popped it on the windshield of his car. And this precious man responded and set up a meeting for just an hour before he was going to fly out of Plettenberg Bay. Just so lovely, so much grace. First of all, for him to be so gracious and so generous of his time, and to speak and to spend time with these four strangers who he could so easily have just dismissed. But the connection and the ripple effect of that connection is more immense than any of us can imagine. And that's truly what I want us to embrace. It's the fact that we make an effort that creates a certain connection, and it is that connection that is filled with potential and possibility. And when we are mindful about what it is that we are connecting into and what we are bringing into our lives and welcoming towards us, that opens up an energy that begins to generate as a field of energy. And truly that was what was felt even in our lovely little lunch meeting. These darling girls had lunch and some of us just had tea. This beautiful connection with Dr. Nicky Whiteman, with Inge van Rooyen, with Anastasia, Jamieson, and myself and Dr. Zach Bush. It was truly a delightful time that was so filled with every emotion of delight and happiness, abundance and fullness and thriving and potential. And truly that is the energy that we want to perpetuate and continue into the life stream, the life energy stream. And it all happens because one of us followed their heart and followed their instinct. So to Inge, I just say thank you for following your heart, trusting yourself, and being courageous to step in to that certainty that this connection needed to happen. And in all the ways that I do believe that our lives are connected and that there is a ripple effect, I know that from these connections more and more results. It just continues to open us up to more and to the potential that we truly are. I want to applaud that, and I want to applaud all the people who played in this little scenario that has opened up our hearts. And I can speak for myself, but I know this is true for the darling girls who were there in the same space. My heart is so filled with gratitude. And I said to Zach that I feel that I don't like the word hopeful, because the word hope for me resonates with an undertone of despair in it already. So his recommendation was joyfulness. So yes, let's reignite this energy of joyfulness to bring in joy and delight into our energy connections. And let's be mindful of what it is that we are creating in these connections. And then think about when we create a connection, it's not just for us. It's who else can share in this experience, and how can we continue to expand the energy that is of worth to us all, that uplifts us. This is what we want to do. And for the people who hold an immense space in the lives and hearts and the minds and the souls of many upon this earth, like this precious man does, may he truly be blessed for the work that he's bringing in and for the way that he touches souls. So I just know that I would love for his energy to be felt and known and experienced by all those that who are living here in this heightened aware state, and know that this is what is possible for us all to be that energy that ignites, opens, expands. Beautiful space. So thank you so much for all of you who were part of this little experience, and for what it is that we are still resonating in. Beautiful ripple effect. So much love, my darlings. Take care.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here